Welcome to Terri TV. I know I'm speaking a little quiet. That's because I'm in a hotel room. And what time is it? It's a little bit late, and I'm recording this for, by the time you see it, it will be Friday at the proper time. I didn't want you to go into the weekend before Christmas without me wishing you well, telling you good thoughts, and saying, I thought about something the other day that was very, very interesting. I was introduced some years ago to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Now, for those of you who don't live in Hollywood, California, this is a cemetery that kind of takes it to a different level. It is a garden as well as a cemetery, as well as a park. They use it for a movie theater. It's amazing, all of the things that they do with the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Besides the obvious, which you have famous people buried there. I mean, seriously famous people like Cecil B. DeMille and Charlie Chaplin and recent folks too, like my dear friend Michael Luzzi is buried there. But they have either they cremate you and then they put you in the little columbariums, or this new thing that'll be opening later in 2025 that is a mausoleum, and it looks like a condo mausoleum. So if you see the little thumbnail that I did, it is a artist concept art of this mausoleum, and what it's going to be is you're going to be able to actually have these crepes, these crepes where people, have a glass door or a a stone door, and you can actually peek in the windows and actually see the caskets stacked as whole families and all that kind of stuff. I saw this when I was in shooting Foster Farms for Buenos Aires, and it was really fascinating. It was like a cemetery city, and I thought, this is seriously cool to walk around the streets and to experience the various shapes and sizes of the mausoleums. In Hollywood, this is different. Again, take a look at that thumbnail that was on before this video, and you can see what I mean by the amazing look of this new concept mausoleum. It goes up, not out. And the reason it does is because in Los Angeles, real estate is at a prime, so they decided it would be good to go up. The interesting thing about the cemetery mausoleum is that there was a debate with the city. I don't know if it was with the city. I think it was with the city that they wanted to label it as housing. And if this mausoleum had been labeled as housing, it would have meant that it would have had to have a kitchen and a bathroom because it's housing. But it's housing for the dead, which is why it's at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. So if it's housing for the dead, we know that the dead won't be using the bathroom or the kitchen anytime soon. So they argued, the Hollywood Cemetery, that is, that the mausoleum was storage. And I think they won out because it's being built right now on Gower and near Gower. And it's going to be a park, and there's going to be eateries. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of for those who are interested in the mystery of death, but also kind of making it a garden atmosphere so that when you go to visit your loved ones, or you want to see Rudolph Valentino, who's also buried there, you can go and experience that, and also have a nice place to eat, a nice garden to walk through, and right in the heart of Hollywood. It's really beautiful. It's really, really a beautiful place. And during the summer, they have screenings of all kinds of movies. You sit on the lawn and you watch movies. Isn't it something? It's kind of it's a Hollywoody thing, right? So I thought you'd like to know this. Maybe not, but you know me. I'm a sculptor and bones are my life. So everything begins with bones. So I'm always been fascinated with cemeteries and places where it's like a city, or it's more than just a place where people are buried, or there's tombstones and placards and stuff. So I'm always very excited to see the creativity at this particular cemetery. You really will love it. There's like peacocks and birds and all kinds of beautiful things walking through there, besides all of these famous dead and people like our dear Michael Luzzi. So, guys, have a lovely weekend. I hope you don't need to spend it racing to get ready for Christmas. I will most likely broadcast Monday. However, that is the day I have to get my mom's ashes. So, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. But anyway, I thought this would be kind of a fun thing. I know it's not really a Christmassy thing, except that for me it is, because this is the first year without my parents. So then I thought of my friend Michael Luzzi, who loves Halloween. And that led me to, you know how those threads lead you? Well, this is that thread has led me. So I thought I'd give you a quick chat about it. Also, as I wrap up, just before I say bye for now, I want to tell you about Dim Tai Fung, which is that restaurant that is at Disney that everyone has been talking about. It's a freestanding, beautiful restaurant, and the food is amazing, but the experience is impeccable. So I highly recommend it. So that in the morning you can get a reservation. All right, guys, I gotta run. You see, the Wi-Fi was a little crazy. But guys, do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. And we'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.